I am spending my day with one of my favorite organizations of all time, Habitat for Humanity, which helps people find a home. This is Nancy Williams. Nancy, we are in front of a brand new construction. Tell me about this house.
Well, this house was started in March as soon as the weather kind of got better, and they're doing great with it. We have a bunch of volunteers that are dedicated to the property, and it's going to be the future home of a single mom and her children. And we hope to have that family in this home, closed, purchased in the home by the end of June.
Doesn't that make you feel good to think a single mom who's doing the very best she can is going to have a roof to raise her children under, a family and a nice neighborhood? Talk a little bit about what it took, for example, for that single mom to learn that she qualified for a Habitat home.
Right. Well, I think this may have been her second time to apply, and that happens fairly often. People will apply and maybe not be successful. We'll tell them what they need to do. They'll come back and apply very successfully. So she had to show us that she had some sort of need for a home, and that she did have the income and the credit worthiness to be able to make the house payments. But the biggest thing is, what makes Habitat's program different is that they do have to take a series of homeowner education classes from us that we provide, and they do need to put in the sweat equity. So she worked really, really hard. She actually kind of got past the halfway point before we assigned the home to her, but she's worked really hard. She's so excited. She's actually living with family right now, so she's extremely excited about getting into the home. So she will have put in 250 hours of sweat equity when all is finished.
Okay, and so all of that hard work clearly is paying off because of what you see behind me. This house is going up, and she will be in this house sometime this summer.
Yes, yes.
That is a success story if there ever was one. Here's what I want to see though, Nancy. I want to go take a look at a finished home.
Yes. We have a home in this neighborhood. It's becoming our model home. It's not quite finished, but it will be very soon. We will be having open houses in that home, and those will be open to anybody that does want to come in, see what a Habitat home looks like, and talk a lot more with me or with one of our other staff about what it takes to be a Habitat homeowner.
That's what I'm going to do right now.
Okay.
Nancy, thank you.
Thank you, Joy.
Oh, this is nice, Larry.
Isn't this nice?
This is lovely. Larry Peterson, of course, with Habitat. This is a model home, and it is really a model home. It feels so homey.
You know, when people walk into a Habitat home, they're always very surprised because it really is nice. Now, this is a typical 3-bedroom home, and you've got a living space, and of course, you've got a wonderful kitchen and dining space over here. What's really cool, though, is that when people are picked to be able to buy their homes, they may really make it their own. They can pick out their countertops, they can pick out their cabinet colors, they can pick out their floors. In fact, as a model home, when you walk through, you'll see 3 or 4 different types of floors on it. It's not because we ran out, it's so that people can see what the floors look like. But you know, Habitat is so much more than a home builder. We provide an unconventional path to home ownership. And a lot of people think we give away homes. And our home buyers buy the home. Now, it's a 0-interest loan, which I think is the best rate in town.
The best rate in town for sure, but people work very hard to get here.
They do. They have to apply, of course, as you heard, and then they have to work their way through their sweat equity, and then they have to save for their escrow for payments, and then they earn the right to buy the house, okay? And then they earn their keys, and we call that dedication the best Habitat day ever. So people move into the house, and they make them their own at that point. But the other thing is that you know, folks think Jimmy Carter started Habitat, and he did not. He's a great friend of ours, but a great supporter. But it was started back in '76. Habitat Springfield has been around since 1988, and since then we've been able to help or repair over 600 homes and help over 1,300 people.
It's amazing.
But we're always looking for more, especially home buyers. People ask me how many homes we're building. We're not in the home building business. We're in the people helping business. So if you or somebody you know is interested in learning how to become a Habitat home buyer, please contact us. Call 829-4001. Ask for Nancy. She is our contact person on the home buying front and on the home repair front. And or you can go to our website, habitatspringfieldmo.org, and that's where you can find out all things Habitat.
Well, thank you for all of the work that you do. And on behalf of this whole community, we are blessed to have you here and these beautiful homes. Check out Habitat for Humanity. Get involved, and you may even qualify.
Yep. It's really nice, isn't it?
Very.